Hello, and welcome everybody back to the channel. Welcome back to Mobile Music Pro. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And yes, it looks like we do have audio on everything, so hopefully no technical difficulties today. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you're having a beautiful and amazing week. It is Wednesday over here, Wednesday morning over here, but to wherever you are and to whatever time of day it is, welcome, and hopefully you are doing good. So I want to get right away to the Mobile Music Army. I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys again so much for joining us. We have a few people in here, a few regulars, of course. Last week we had some new people joining, so that was really exciting. But we had a couple technical difficulties last week. Hopefully those will not repeat this week. But we have Not a Box in the house asking if he can switch out that win, switch out that code for another code. Hey, we'll have to ask Mr. Virsyn, Harry himself. Shout out to Harry, shout out to Virsyn. What a great app company. I love that guy. Another one of those one-man developer teams. So shout out to you, Harry. Thank you for the codes, bro. Hello to Media Web Records. Of course, Big Jammin in here. Big Jammin already sent his track to our contest. He already sent over his contest submission. So hopefully you guys aren't slacking. Hopefully you're working hard on that track. because there is a bunch of money up for grabs. Hello to Steven Tucker. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Hello, Michael Nervous in the house once again. Hello to Steven Tucker, of course. LeMaze, what's going on? What is going on? Yeah, Michael Nervous is, boy, he's switching job, all the fun stuff, switching jobs, moving. Oh, man, always fun. But thank you, bros, for the support, for coming back. I was making good music as well. Yes, yes. Sorry if I missed anybody. Oh, Matthew, what's going on, Matthew? He says, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. What's going on? Appreciate you for being here, Matthew. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you being here, man. Let's see if I missed anybody. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, but I'm pretty sure I got everybody. I try to say hello to everybody, that comes in the chat, but it's a little bit difficult, but I still try. I still try to keep up with it. It's on the side here, so don't unplug the USB. But yeah, I got you guys right on the side over here, making sure that I can try to just look over to the left to see what you guys are saying. But always fun stuff to be had here. Always fun times to be had. So shout out to all you guys here, 12 people watching. All right, make sure you share out the show, of course, and smash the thumbs up, because that will please the algo gods and help us get into more people's feeds. All right, so let's get to the normal structure here. We do the announcements, we demo an app, we try to make some music with that app, and then we do a giveaway during the last 15 minutes of the 2-hour stream. So first up, let's go ahead and get to the announcements. So let's go right away. Of course, we have, as we mentioned, we have our new sample pack and a new sample pack contest going on. Technically, the contest doesn't start until the 6th, but you can send in your submission if you want. We're not going to punish you. You can send it in anytime you want, but it will be ending officially on July 20th. So it is going to go from July 6th to July 20th, and you'll be able to use this brand new Essentials House Pack to make your track. Of course, you don't have to use only this pack, but it does help to use a few of the sounds, because that will be one of the criteria that the judges will be judging you on, is how you used the sounds in this pack, if you did use any sounds, of course, and if you did use those creatively. So make sure you download this pack. 150 plus sounds, completely free. 5 different drum kits. Of course, we'll be using this pack today to make some music. Probably using the drums and some MIDI, in addition to the Tera Pro Synth, which is what we'll get to in just a second. But contest begins July 6th. Make sure you guys check this out. We have some special celebrity judges for this contest. We got Dean from Electronic Sounds and Nutrix the Synth Guy helping us in our tribunal of judges here to be able to make sure we make the best decisions that we can. Same simple rules as always. Just send in that original track, and then that criteria, of course, will be right underneath that. So we will be looking for good compositions, good productions, good mix, all that good stuff. And of course, creativity. So you can join this right now, or send in a track right now if you want. This is over $500 worth of prizes, and this will be ending July 20th. All right. Very cool. And of course, we always have our newsletter that we send out every single Friday. Mobile music production news, tutorials, and discounts delivered right to your inbox every Friday. So make sure you check that out. You'll get, we do a bunch of different articles. Of course, you can keep up that. This allows you to keep up with everything that we're doing. Plus, we throw in some news articles in there and news from around the mobile music community. So you'll find, links to other content creators in there as well. You can even see a previous issue by clicking on see the previous issue. So you can see what that looks like. We put our stuff in here, of course, and then we do some kind of article, and then throw in the news, and then the week's sales, and a free plugin of the week. So make sure you are subscribed, guys. mobilemusicpro.com/newsletter to keep up with everything that we're doing over here at the channel. And we do have a podcast coming up. Actually, we're going to be recording the next episode of this podcast next Wednesday. So there won't be a live stream next week, because that's the only time that I could get scheduled for the roundtable. So there won't be a live stream next week unless I do it on Thursday, but I don't think so. So no live stream next week, because next Wednesday we will be recording the next Mobile Music Roundtable. Some very special guests on there as usual. And we'll be getting to that. We'll be releasing that the week after next, but we will be recording that next week. mobilemusicpro.com/podcast. Check that out. And of course, we have the blog with a bunch of great articles on here. My favorite being the ultimate free list. If you click on the free apps, you get the ultimate list of free iOS music making apps that we try to maintain as best as we can. A bunch of different apps on here, of course. So make sure you check that out. Completely free to download and check out. All right. And of course, you guys can always check out our Patreon, patreon.com/mobilemusicpro. where you can subscribe and help support the channel for as little as $1 a month. Check that out. It can be a $1 a month, $5 a month, or $7 a month. But of course, probably the best way to support us is to just check out our sample packs, check out our products here. Lots of great stuff. Always new stuff coming as well. We got a couple new packs we got a bunch of new packs coming out this year. So make sure you keep tabs with that. And follow us on our socials and subscribe to the newsletter. You'll be able to keep up with everything because there's a lot, and there's a lot coming out next year as well. All right. And of course, if you want to join our Discord, that's at mobilemusicarmy.com. Completely free to join. This is our Discord channel, mobilemusicarmy.com. You'll be able to invite it in there. We got about 150 people in there, and 20 to 30 people at any given time in there. So you're always ready to answer questions and talk about mobile music production. mobilemusicarmy.com for that. All right. So today's app, guys, today's giveaway is going to be. Looks like we got that aside. So today's giveaway is going to be Tera Pro from Virsyn, aka Harry. We love this guy. Oh no, it disappeared. Come back. Good old iPad memory. I need an M1 so I can store all this stuff in memory better. But check it out, guys. Brand new synth from Virsyn. This is an extension because this is the succession to another synth that he did called Tera. I think he has Tera and Micro Tera, both only like $4 a piece, so really super cheap. And I think this one's only like $10 a piece right now on an introductory offer. So super cheap, guys. Half the price of a piece of pizza, and you'll be able to purchase this app. But we will be giving away 2 app codes for this today at the end of the stream. And of course, we'll be doing a quick tutorial on it and a quick demo with it and try to make some music with it. But we'll get into this more in just a second. So let's say hello again. Make sure we didn't miss anything in the chat. Take a drink of some Red Bull. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Delish. Let's see how everybody is doing in the chat. All right. Yeah, boy. Hey, Teo, what's going on, bro? He says, what up? What's going on, bro? 15 people in the chat. All right. Cool. I think we're ready to get into the demo or the tutorial / demo of this Tera Pro synth. Teo says he loves Virsyn's Poison for evolving and interesting pads. Yeah, fantastic app. Was that Virsyn's app? Poison? Let me see here. I don't remember that being Virsyn's app. Let's see. Poison. How do you spell that? E-O-S-E-I-N. Synth. Oh yeah, that is Virsyn. Look at that. God, dude, Harry's got so many synths. I lose track. I can't keep track. He's got a ton of different synths, guys. So this is yet another synth with some great ratings. Click on Harry. You'll be able to see all of his different products here. But Cubasis, Tera, Virsyn, AdStation. Look at all this. Oh man, Bark Filter. Of course, Bark Filter. We love Bark Filter. That's that can really add some interesting things, some interesting excitement to your mix for sure. Audio layer, of course, something that Not a Box has been trying to get forever and ever. It's a little bit on the expensive side, audio layer being $30, but man, it's a fantastic app. We use that all the time. A bunch of other apps, Addictive Pro, another synth, of course. There's the Micro Tera I mentioned, Harmony, voice harmonizer. Good Lord. So this guy's been at it for years. Tap Delay, dope. So he's been at it for years. Reslice, of course, is another great app. And Audio Effects. Man, this is really great, a great multi-effects standalone, because he does provide these effects in like literally every single app almost. But to have them as a standalone AUV3 is really, really cool, because these apps these effects are absolutely professional and absolutely beautiful sounding. So really great to have that on the side. But yeah, tons of great stuff on here. But let's talk a little bit more about Tera. There's so many Tera Pro. All right, so Tera Pro, guys, relatively brand new app. A couple of weeks ago, I think this is what came out, maybe a few weeks ago. But we took a little bit of a vacation there, but we're back, and we're showing this amazing app. So, guys, this is a really crazy app because this is going to combine almost every kind of synthesis that you can think of. Modular synthesis, polyphonic synthesis, uh, tons of different FM synthesis as well. I mean, wavetable synthesis, additive synthesis, guys. I think what he tried to do was kind of take the best of every single type of synthesis type and kind of combine them in a very unique way. And I think that's what he's done here, especially with the user interface, which we'll get into in a second. But pretty much every single thing you can think of. So he describes it as it brings together all the major sound synthesis methods on one table. No matter if you want to create sounds from analog legends or explore modern digital sounds with FM, wave shaping, or wavetable synthesis. You can definitely add some flavor and physical modeling as well for additive synthesis, but you can combine them all together for new sound experiences beyond your wildest dreams. Yes, so great description there. Tons of great features. And guys, get this. Are you ready for this? Are you listening? Are you ready? Are you ready? Have you heard about this? Are you ready for this? Over 1,800 presets. Now that is because he is combining some presets from some previous synths. That's what gets that number up there so high. But still, I mean, to have 1,800 in one app, I mean, you can really go deep because you can already go deep with the actual synthesis. But then having 1,800 presets already coming with it, well, you can definitely learn everything you need to learn to take full advantage of this synth just by going through those presets, which we will go through a few today. RJ, what's going on? He says, hello, friends. What's going on, RJ? Yes. Appreciate you all for being here, especially, of course, those folks that are here every single Wednesday, the mobile music army holding it down. My camera is like all the way to the... Should probably move a little bit more to the right, maybe. Ugh. I like to stick close to the microphone, but then that kind of puts me out of the freaking shot. I'm gonna have to adjust that a bit. Let's see. Maybe just a teensy bit. But yeah, all good, guys. So fantastic synthesizer. We're gonna dive into this right now. So let's get going. Remember, introductory offer, guys, only $10 for the next couple of days. I'm not sure when he's going to remove that, but for a limited time, guys. It's limited. All right, so let's close that up. Pop open our favorite DAW of choice, the one and only Cubasis. Cubasis 3. So we're in here now. Let's pull up the synth. Got it here, Tera Pro. Now, before we get into this, I did want to do our usual disclaimer in that this is not going to be a full tutorial on how to use this app. If you do want in-depth full tutorials, an hour long, detailed in-depth stuff, definitely make sure you check out Doug from the Sound Test Room and Jade Starr. They will both have some pretty in-depth hour-long reviews and tutorials on this app, and I think Sound Test Room has a couple videos on this app, so definitely make sure you check out those two channels, Sound Test Room and Jade Starr. But we're going to go over everything a little briefly as we usually do, because we try to save some time to make some music, right? So let us do that. So here it is, Tera Pro Synth. As you can see, nice and slick, nice and clean, easy on the eyes. Everything is laid out for you right here. This is the Tera page. We have 3 pages: the Tera page, ARP page, and FX page. But the Tera page is where you do all of your building and your sculpting of your actual synthesis. And then, of course, you can apply some arpeggiation on that, and then some additional effects after that. Now, if you're familiar with Harry's apps, you'll definitely, the interface will definitely make a lot of sense here, because this is standard stuff. This is what all of his the UI looks like on all of his apps. This arpeggiator looks very similar in every app. FX looks about the same in every app, and so you'll be very familiar if you've used Virsyn apps in the past. Now, right here, we're going to just check on a few things. So right here, again, remember, you can combine every type of synthesis you can ever think of on here. So to begin expanding and begin playing, you just tap on one of these pages up here, and that will reveal more information. And you can do that on each one of these here. You can have them all open if you want, or only one open at a time, whatever you want. But of course, you can see you have multiple oscillators here with a bunch of different options. So let's get into that a little bit. So right away under the common, you can see you can choose your poly if you want poly or monophonic. Good stuff. You can choose if you want phase in there. Choose your different pitch bending and good stuff like that. Then under your oscillator sections, you're going to have 3 different oscillators in here, and you can have a bunch of different stuff. So check this out. Just under the waveform, we click on the waveform, you can see there's a ton of waveforms in here. Look at this: sawtooth, parabolic, square, all your standards, but then a bunch more like slope, negative slope, vocal. What the heck is vocal? Some kind of vocal filter in here. Awesome stuff. Tons of different things to choose from. That's just your waveform section. Then if we go to like over here, and of course you can adjust that for every one of these oscillators. Then you go to the mixer section, and you can begin to mix all of these oscillators as well. And it's really easy to start setting something. For example, to start using an oscillator, all you have to do is select one, and then choose the LFO, and you can immediately begin modulating your sound. So look at all of these different modulations you can choose from. Aftertouch, mod wheel, all your standard stuff, right? Bunch of good stuff. If we go LFO, here you go. All of your mod wheel, velocity, standard stuff in here. But everything you can think of. But then they got ADSR as well, which is great. Really cool stuff. I haven't even fully, obviously I don't get a chance to fully dive into these apps, but dude, there is so much stuff in here. The mixer is just fantastic. Let's take a look at the filter. Expand that a bit. And see, I wonder if I can, yeah, you can slide left and right too, see. There you go, so you can slide left and right. So let's go to filter and slide this over. And look at all these filters you can choose from. Tons of different filters, everything you need. Close that up. Then your amp here. Of course, you got your standard stuff in here, your ADSR and velocity, and you can choose your LFOs. Man, just so much stuff to be able to blend in here. Analog section on here, an analog filter as well. So you can really dive deep in here. The other sections are pretty explanatory, like, arpeggiation and arpeggio page and FX page. But, you can get really, really deep in here. You can basically build any type of thing you could pretty much ever think of. Like with this, because you have access to almost every kind of synthesis, you can pretty much build, anything and everything that you'd ever want. So a pretty deep app for $10. Now, as we mentioned, there are a ton of presets in here, right? 1,800 plus presets. And so you're going to have your new factory presets. These are the brand new presets for this brand new synth. You can scroll down here, hundreds in here, of course. I mean, looks like to be like at least a couple hundred in here, at least 100 in here. But then you go to the legacy, which is from their previous Tera apps. And here's where you can get a ton more different sounds. And these are actually categorized as well. So we're talking basses, FX, keys, leads, pad, rhythmic, everything you can kind of think of that you'd like is going to come in here. Even the standard Tera Factory stuff. So look at this. This is just in the Tera Factory, the original one. 128 presets, just in this particular section as well. So tons and tons of presets, everything you can think of. We're going to try to use some of these, of course, today to make some sounds if we can. But let's just start maybe going through a few of these. Maybe let's just go through a few of the factory, and then maybe we can go through a few of these, some of these legacy presets. And then, of course, you have experimental, which is some really crazy stuff in here, but really, really cool. So yeah, I mean, when you add up all the different synthesis types and the effects, and then the 1,800 presets, you can get really, really, really deep with this app. This is probably one of the best synthesizers because, again, just it's that new way of thinking where we don't want to just be put in a corner of one single type of synth. This guy's like, Harry's like, you know what? No, I want to combine everything. I want to combine all those different types of synthesis and put it into one app and see what people can come up with. And so this is the result of that. And again, tons of great stuff. So let's start checking out these presets. With 1,800 presets, obviously, not everyone is going to be interesting, but guys, a lot of these are pretty great. Especially the new ones in here. So let's just go through a few of these. Now, I do have one complaint. Harry, if you're listening, my brother, you gotta be able to favorite our presets, bro. Maybe I missed it somewhere. Maybe I can click on this plus button. Well, you can make new presets, but I don't see any way to favorite presets, and that's what I love doing. I mean, this is kind of a basic feature that I need of every single one of my instruments that I'm going to be using in actual production, and that is definitely the ability to favorite my presets, because I need to be able to have those presets that I like right at the ready while I'm producing, instead of trying to just, it really breaks your flow when you're ready to add a new sound and you just have to be scrolling forever for new presets. So a lot of my synths, I add my favorites right away when I get a new synth, but this doesn't have that yet. I'm sure it's coming because some of the previous synths allow you to do that. So Mr. Virsyn, Mr. Harry, please allow us to have favorite presets on here, please, because there's a few that I'd love to do that with. So yeah, preset management is a little bit basic right now. Yes, Dale says preset management looks a little basic. Yeah, a little bit basic right now. And he says surfing presets kills the flow. Absolutely right. It definitely kills the flow. So that's just the only complaint. Probably the only complaint I have about this so far is a little bit weak on the preset management. You need to be able to favorite those presets. And for the factory presets, I would love to have these categorized. Like, very just like you do with the legacy presets. You see these are all categorized in the legacy: leads, pads, percussion, and so forth. But the new factory presets don't seem to be categorized. Of course, you can, figure out what something is by just scrolling and seeing, oh, that's a string preset. Okay. But still, I would like to be able to have those categorized. So categories and favorites, something you can add. Super simple to add. I'm sure he's going to add that. Not a big deal. Everything else is pretty amazing. So let's just walk through maybe a few of these presets, shall we? What do you guys think? Anthony, what's going on, bro? Just hanging out, checking out this brand new synth, Tera Pro by Virsyn, the one and only. And we're going to go through a few of these presets. Oh, I really like the 64 strings. Real nice kind of digital string sound. And the attack on it is really nice too. My phone just fell over. No. I've been knocking my phone around too much. Stay here, phone. Don't go away. Just because I'm knocking away on the keyboard. Stay. Okay, I think it's gonna stay. Just a beautiful preset, really nice digital sounding string. Nice pads. Beautiful, beautiful sounding pad. Go through a few of these. Gotta have a bell. Nice little sequence. Beautiful. Just scroll through. Gotta have a flute. Got some arpeggios. I also want to mention something cool about these presets. I think every single synth needs to do this too, because it has something called, I think it was seamless sounds or seamless presets. Because check this out, while you're playing a sound or preset, like a big old delay like this, you can instantly change to another preset and it'll keep playing. It'll keep playing. So let's start out with the chaos key. And then go to the chariots. So you can seamlessly blend between the presets, which is really nice because, normally when you have, why is my nose so itching today? I don't know. But normally when you have, you're going through presets, as soon as you change the preset, the sound instantly changes. And sometimes it takes some time to change that preset. Like you'll see a loading screen. Going through presets is actually kind of tedious depending on the app. But this app, oh man, makes it super seamless. Love that square sounding Might be a little loud, actually. Turn off. Maybe we should turn off the channel strip. Let me see my meters. Let me see my meters. Oh, that's okay. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. I spent too much time on like one single preset. Hey, who else we got in here? Welton has made it. Shout out to Welton. What's going on? Welton in the house. And of course, there's like some mimics of like some other synths like CS80s, Jupiters, a bunch of different other ones in here, but really great stuff. Like the Prophet, you know. Oh yeah. Very useful. Very useful. Let's go through a few more here. Jupiter, some of these Jupiters. Classic. Gotta have those. Very nice. Let's see here. A couple of Moog emulations. A swell. Let's see what else we got in here. Some choir sounds, pretty cool. Of course, you got your OB. Some classic OB sounds, OBX sounds. Cool. Arpeggios, good stuff in here. Some nice keys. So pretty. So yeah, that's the plan, of course. MIDI Web Records says, make a song with this synth vortex. Well, obviously, you know, pretty much every single time we do a demo of a synth and do a giveaway, we try to make music with that very same synth. That's why I can't do a whole full tutorial on it, because I won't have time. Stephen Tucker says his track is done, but he's still working on it, adding some of that, probably some of that magic, some of that Stephen Tucker magic, some of that shine. Beautiful. So, you know, every sound you can think of is going to be in here, but lots of great stuff. Then you can go through the Tera Legacy, and of course all these categories, just tons of different stuff. Let's see. How about some of the rhythmic? Let's see what that sounds like. Very cool. Let's see here. Interesting. Interesting stuff here in the rhythmic. How about the leads? I'm going to try the leads and the keys. Just a few leads and a few keys. How about a few leads? Little Moog there. classic Hoover dance lead. Detuned saw lead, you know. Whoa. Interesting there. Interesting. Sequencer lead. Yep. Tail says, when's the contest end? Not until July 20th. So I'm letting people know, giving people plenty of time to be able to be aware of the contest and then actually make a track for the contest. I don't want to rush anybody where, you have to do it in like a weekend in order to get it in time. So plenty of time, guys. July 20th is the end, but plenty of time. 80s style. Kind of sounds like Japanese. More than 80s. Interesting. Solid. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's check some keys. Because keys and leads are my favorite. In any synth. It's the presets I check out first. Hey, BJ says, BJamin says, reach out to the fingers and others to give better presets. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Like, that's what you got to do, Harry, if you're listening as well. Harry of Virsyn, you definitely want to reach out to the content creators like the Fingers and Jacob Hack and other people like that to try to, and like Nutrix the Synth Guy and others, to try to get some community presets in there as well, because it can't hurt, and of course these guys know what they're doing, so it's nice to have those in there as well, because it's like, why not? I mean, they're going to be making presets for other synths, right? Excuse me. Might as well have them also make presets for your synth as well. So good point on that, B Jammin. Yeah, B Jammin says this pretty much has the sounds that are useful in everything. So I mean, any kind of genre that you're making, pop, electron, any kind of pop genre, any kind of electric genre, it's gonna have everything you can have, and of course recreations from previous synths. So any kind of sound you can think of, it's probably gonna have it. I mean, look, we even got like Rhodes sounds in here. So good stuff. Ooh, I love that one. Interesting. Okay. I think we're almost ready. Almost done looking at the presets. We're about to make something. Interesting. All right. Little piano there. Digital piano. Okay, cool. So lots of stuff, guys. pads, leads, rhythmic. there's a category called stuff. Harry, why? Why is it called stuff, bro? Come on, I think we probably need that to be more descriptive. Nice little flute. Like, why is it called stuff? Is it stuff you couldn't categorize? Alto sax, huh? All right, enough of that stuff. So we're gonna try to actually make some music now. I think just a second after we check the chat. So much stuff in here, guys. Strings, soundscape. What, they got soundscapes? Classic FM piano. Interesting sound. Okay. How heavy is Tera Pro on CPU? Well, it doesn't seem to be that heavy so far. Let's take a look. System info. So just one instance. Looks like we're doing about 10% here on one instance, so that might be a little heavy. You can just duplicate this a few times for fun and try to trigger them all at once by selecting this button here, the red button. So we're at 50% DSP with 3 different instances playing at once. So you're probably going to have to freeze a few tracks if you are using this entirely to make your production. Definitely gonna have to freeze some tracks. But yeah, it looks like about with 3 instances, we drove it up to about 50% DSP there. So yeah, interesting. Close those out here for now. Excuse me, great question. Let's see what people are saying here. Yeah, it's definitely not, Media Web Record says it's definitely not a cheap sounding synth for sure. No. The only thing I have on, I think, is a channel strip. Yeah, I have a channel strip just to turn stuff up a little bit. But other than that, it's just by the synth. I don't have anything, on the master strip or anything like that. So it's just the synth. Really, really full sounding for sure. Let's sequence this bad boy. All right. Yeah, B Jammin says, yeah, not everybody's into sound design. Absolutely. And that's kind of why I love this synth, is because it's so easy to use. Even if you're not a sound designer, I mean, anybody can just like click on an oscillator and choose a different waveform, send an LFO over to something. So there's even a ring mod in here, man. So yeah, I mean, everything you could think of, a shaper in here as well. Wow. Yeah, this is fantastic stuff. So again, just, you can really go deep if you're a sound designer, but if you're not a sound designer, you can do a couple of different things, like, change the oscillator waveform, change the shaper a little bit, maybe change up the amp a little, the ADSR in here, all your just standard little tweaks that you can do to kind of make a sound work or fit or be molded within your production. All right, cool. What time we got here? Quarter. All right. Excuse me. 10:45 here, so that gives us a good about hour to make something. So let's start. Looks like we got about an hour. What can we do in an hour? It's just not enough time. It's never enough time, but we try to make something. So, do I have any notes? Not really. Okay. All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use some MIDI from our new Essentials sample pack, our new Essentials House sample pack, some MIDI and drums from that. And then I think the rest, and maybe the bass from that as well. And then I think everything else. So the lead, the keys, the pads, everything else is going to come from Tera Pro. So let's start doing something. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking starting something brand new, but this is what we do. So let's go to media. Let's go to our sample packs here. Let's go to our new sample pack house, and let's look around. Going to the MIDI. Going to the melody. I think I want to do one of these. So what I probably want to do is build a track around one of these MIDI, one of these MIDI files. Just throw something in here. Oops, not in the bass. That's good enough to start with right there. Like right there. So let's do something with that. Probably want to do some kind of key preset here first. So let's go to our key somewhere. There's so many good key presets in here. I think I wrote down a couple. Yeah, probably like, let's see. So let's go to factory. See if we can find some of these here. Because you can't add favorites yet. You need to be able to do that. I think I liked this one. Let's see. Oh, man. Gotta love these pads. Okay, so I think I might do this one. Oh, I think there's an organ preset too. So let's, excuse me, man. What's wrong with my throat today? Duplicate. What'd I do? No. Undo. And duplicate, please. And we'll mute that for now. Because I want to try another preset to see which one I like. There's so many good ones in here. I think there's an organ sound I like in here. Like this one. A little bit different. It's a Martian organ, so it's a little bit different sounding. Kind of makes it more electronic sounding. All right. Just leave that one there for now. Maybe do one more. Let's see. What preset do I have written down for this one? OBX, the OBX key. I think that's in here somewhere. Let's go to the O's. LMNOP. Oh, yeah. OBX key. Hey, Jeff, trying to do a show. Trying to do a show here, Vortex. Let's go. Vortex, trying to do a show. Stop playing around with all these presets. Okay. But I love them. I love them. Whoa. Ooh. Love that brass. I'm going to keep that one, actually. Duplicate that as well. Because I like that sound. Back yo. Preset. Back to the OBX. Okay. Love that freaking sound. Okay. Let's just see what we got going on here. Well, no. Want to copy this as well. So we got the OBX key. Uh-oh. This didn't save our preset. I don't think. Or maybe I messed it up. Let's go back to factory. I think this was the Martian. Double check that. Martian organ. So we got a OBX key, a Martian organ. Oh, 2 Martian organs. Nope. I want a different one. What was that one? Oh, I know. It was by the OBX key. OBX key. And it was like, yeah, next gen brass. Okay, cool. We got next gen brass, OBX key, Martian organ, FM piano. Let's see. There we go. Because I just want it, only the one playing I only want the track that I have selected playing, so I had to play with that a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be the car plus piano. Let's change that. Car, factory with a K. Car plus with a K. Yeah. Okay, so we got car plus piano, Martian organ, next gen brass, OBX key. You can't make an electronic track out of those sounds. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with it. Okay. And then I got a bass sound, I believe, here from our sample pack. Okay. All right. So let's find which one of these we like the most. Let's do some soloing. Make sure to smash the likes. Smash those likes, folks. Would really appreciate it. David, what's going on, bro? It's out. Let's sequence this bad boy. Next. All right. Next. Oh yeah, we're gonna be layering some of this. Next. I think we're going to start out with this one. Yeah. It's going to be this one for sure. And possibly a different one as well. We're going to layer some stuff. All right. I think I'm going to layer these 2 key sounds together, actually. So this one here can really handle the low end really good. So let's keep the low end on this bad boy and the top end on the other one. So let's go like that. Solo these bad boys together. Oops. There we go. Okay. I want the top end from the other one. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, so that sounds really good. So let's solo these independently. So low end. It's the top end. And when you combine them, yeah, it's a nice sound. Because, you want to layer your stuff to make it more unique to you, to make it harder to to replicate, duplicate, personalize it more. So we got a good progression going. That's going to be our stabs. We're going to make them piano stabs. Those going to be basically our chord stabs. Okay. Now, I want to do some kind of pad. Next, please. So we're going to probably do some quantizing on the ends. Let's see what this one is supposed to be, the organ. Maybe I'll layer an organ, but probably not. Nah, I'm not going to do the organ. Let's delete the organ. We're already hitting DSP limits. No, let's freeze this. Let's start freezing, guys. We're gonna definitely have to start freezing. So the first thing we're gonna freeze for sure, of course, is the first 2 tracks, because this is kind of like one track together. So let's freeze these bad boys. All right, now, freeze you. Well, freeze. Stick it up. Stick them up. Next one, freeze, please. Thank you. Okay. Now let's check the CPU, shall we? Ooh, we're still spiking. Interesting. Maybe let's see, maybe this particular synth, this preset down here takes a lot, which I believe it does. Let's close some other stuff. Gotta close Spotify. Duh. Okay. Well, we are spiking. So let's freeze this track then, shall we? But I kind of want to like open up the filter and close the filter. Okay, so first thing I want to do, let me just see if I can do some automation with this filter or not. We're spiking. Wow. Now I think I just did a MIDI panic. Okay. Maybe we'll leave that for now. It's definitely taking a lot of CPU. We have these 2 frozen. So that's good. Wait a second here. Yeah. Now this track, this one's frozen. This one doesn't look frozen for some reason, but it is. See, it's supposed to have a little icon up there. Maybe I didn't freeze this one yet. Yeah, I did. Wait a second. What am I tripping on here? I'm just see something here. Let's go like this. Look, the Tera is kind of not going away. Let's close Cubasis and open it back up. Let's close that and open it back up. Nobody. I think we crashed the iPad last week. All right, let's try this now. System info. Okay. Still spiking up to pretty high. So I believe it's this preset. So we're going to definitely freeze this. Then let's freeze it first. And work with the audio. All right. And now let's check the CPU, shall we? Ah, that's better. Yep. Getting somewhere now. Beautiful. Now I want a pad sound. And I do want some kind of beautiful pad sounds, so let's put up the old Tera Pro. Actually, first I want to put the MIDI in there. Audio MIDI. My audio files. No, my samples. House pack. Yes. Let's get to the MIDI. I think that was the first one. Yep. Throw that bad boy in there. Now, we've got to quantize the ends. Let's go to ends and bars. Quantize. I think that's what I wanted. Now we have just the bars. Yep, that's what I wanted. That's what Vortex wants. Okay. Whoa, that was loud. Okay, so turn this down a bit, shall we? Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's throw a Tera on this. Come here, Tera. Audio units. Tera Pro. Peanut in the house. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Wyatt, what's going on, Wyatt? Sorry if I miss you guys, but hey, what's going on, Wyatt? Wyatt says, will Mix Vibes be able to host this when it goes AUV3? Yeah, I mean, if it supports AUV3, Mix Vibes will be able to support any AUV3 app, right? Once it supports AUV3, you'll be able to support any single AUV3 app. So, yes, for sure. That's why AV3 is beautiful, because it's a standard. It's an open standard that, well, not open, but it's a standard created by Apple that allows any host to host that AV3 app. So beautiful thing. Now, of course, not all AV3 apps are created equal. Some take up more CPU than others. 3 beats later, what's going on, bro? It's been a minute since I've seen your podcast. Man, I gotta. Sorry about that, bro. It's been a few weeks. I need to get in there. I've been so busy on Mondays. Mondays is like the day that I write the show, do the graphics, do a bunch of stuff. So Mondays is like probably my busiest day. But shout out to 3 Beats Later. Go check out their podcast every single Monday, holding it down. All the great folks over there. So shout out to you, Mr. 3 Beats Later. Shout out to Cheeky. Shout out to Q. Shout out to everybody over there. Fantastic podcast. Sorry, I haven't been. I try to go in as many podcasts as I can, or content as many YouTube. What I should say, I try to go in as many people's videos as I can. I try to go in Sound Test Room and Jade Stars and Pete Johns and Jacob Hacks, and well, he doesn't do any live streams anymore, but pretty much everybody I try to support the community as much as I can, but I only have so much time. But shout out, bro. He says, no worries, fam. Love you, 3 Beats. Love you, Cheeky. Summer is acoustic time. Yeah, I love summer. I love acoustic. Next, I think next time we do a stream, I want to use the what is 4 Pockets app? Strummer, the 4 Pockets strumming app. It works so good on guitars. Shout out to 4 Pockets. Want to use that. Okay, we're trying to get a pad here. Keep getting distracted. Tera Pro. Check out some pads. Actually, that kind of sounds like a dope pad right there. It's called 32 Filtered Down. 32 Filtered Down, that's one of the first presets. Listen to that. Probably sidechain, this to the kick or something. It's already great sounding. Let's see what that sounds like. No, I want something more powerful. It's a little bit too soft. It's a bit too soft. I want something better, or something more electronic sounding. Oh, how about a brass? Nah. I want some kind of pad. See if we can find the word pad. See if we can use a new preset. Otherwise, we're going to go into the legacy presets that's all nice and categorized. Turn this track back up real quick. Okay, good. All right, pads. Give me a pad. No. No. Need a pad. Kind of nice, but oh. Probably need an arpeggio too in here somewhere. I always love adding arps. I love my arps. It might be a little too spacey. See what that sounds like. Maybe I don't want a pad. Maybe I want arpeggio or something. But let's just mute that for now. See what we got. Let's throw some drums in here for now. Throw some drums and then we'll throw in some bass. So let's just do that. Keep it interesting. Let's go to our drums. Drum loops. This is again from our completely free Essentials House sample pack. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Scalar 2 for sure. That is absolutely. Scalar 2 has a ton of different strumming options. It's really dope. The 4-pocket strumming app is also great. And of course, being 4 pockets, it's super cheap. So you make super affordable. So you make sure you grab that. But I want to buy an acoustic bass. Yep. Yeah. We understand BGM, and we understand the real instruments are always better. We understand that hardware is always better. About the standard tropes that everybody knows. It's all about personal preference, bro. Personal preference. Me personally, I like keeping everything in the box because I can't play the guitar very well. I like to play the guitar via the piano, but again, to each their own. To each their own. Okay, let's see. Throw a channel strip. Let's go through our loops. Get a nice house beat. That's nice. We just use that. So let's throw the beat and the kick in there in different tracks. Actually, I'm gonna use different hats, but I'm gonna use the beat from this particular track, from this drum loop. We're in 124 BPM. Oh, or 120. Okay, I want to go to 124. Oh crap! I already have audio. Ah. All right. Let's unfreeze these tracks and change the BPM. Unfreeze these tracks. Okay, change the BPM to 124. Refreeze the tracks. Because Tera definitely is it's a CPU demanding synth for sure. So you want to freeze your tracks when you're working with it. Powerful sounding stuff, but it definitely takes some CPU. If you want to put everything into one single synth, you're going to have to understand that that's going to take some CPU for sure. Okay. Throw in our beat. And let's duplicate that. Maybe we'll beef this up a little bit by slapping on a beef from Killiam Audio. Beef that up a bit. Beef. It's what's for dinner, unless you're a vegetarian. There we go. Without. And with. Love it. Maybe a little bit of gain on that. Actually, we'll throw a little gain on the channel strip, with a little saturation. Yeah. That's nice. Okay. Throw the beef up here. Probably not going to do any EQing on this, I don't think. Let's see. Take some of that high end out. Okay, cool. Now let's hear it. Man, beef is so dope. You can have shaping and crush and saturation all right here. God, I love it. Yes. I love you, beef, and I love you, Kalium Audio. Okay. We got drums. Now we need a bass. We got drums and some chords. Let's throw a bass in there. And then probably some kind of lead. Yeah. If you are a vegan / vegetarian, then it's beyond beef for dinner. Says LeMaze. LeMaze says if you're a vegan or vegetarian, then it's beyond beef for dinner. Not regular beef, but beyond. Freezing before recording. Yeah, probably a good idea, says Media Web Records. Yep. Joe's in the house. What's going on, Joe? Shout out to Joe and Doug at the sound test room. Yeah. Shout out to Joe and Doug in the sound test room where they say mobile music pro instead of mobile. It's mobile, guys. It's not mobile. It's not mobile. It's mobile. Just messing with you guys. Just messing with you. Love you. Love all you guys. Yeah, Teo says, no doubt, uses the strumming for electronic piano sounds. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep, looks like Steven Tucker loves his bass guitar as well. Shout out to all the guitar players out there. Wish I could play guitar a little bit better. Tao says, yeah, I learned on an acoustic in middle school. Got my first electric in high school. Taught yourself bass. Yeah, once you can play lead, you can play bass pretty easy. If you have the rhythm, of course. LeMaze has got a bunch of guitars. Says he has 3 guitars. Hasn't picked them up in years. No, LeMaze. Yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun for me. Just the piano keyboard has always been more fun for me than anything else because you can just pick it up and go. As opposed to, the guitar, which definitely is going to take some time to learn. And of course, hard on the fingers and all that good stuff. But all right. So let's find some tops. I love the swing on these hats. Listen to the swing on these hats. So dope. Shout out to Cut and Glue. Helped us produce this pack. Created by Mobile Music Pro and produced by Cut and Glue. I guess the first hats were pretty nice. Oh yeah, these. I like these. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. Copy paste. Mixing and matching drum loops. The keys today. C. Okay, that's easy enough. I have to turn these down in order to be able to hear the bass. Turn our drums down a bit. All right, now we should be able to hear the bass. What kind of bass do I want to do anyway? Let's find out. Let's go like this. Let's go to our MIDI again. Just pull out the bass. Let's go like this. MIDI. And use the first one. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to do... What am I going to do? Let's see. Well, let's remove all... Let's quantize ends. Oops. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And then remove everything that's not the bass. Okay. Okay. Remove you. And remove you. Actually, I want to move this one here. Erasing all this. So we have just the base data here. I think I'm going to remove this one. Keep the variety. Okay. A little bit down. Okay. You can beef this up a little bit too, but let's just see. What I want to do, I think it's just eighth notes though. So I think we're just going to do eighth notes. What happens if you quantize this to eighth notes and do the ends just for fun? Yeah, nothing much. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so let's do eighth notes, I think. So let's go like this. Eighth. There seems to be duplicate things on here. They have duplicate MIDI notes on this one. Right? Draw. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we're gonna do with this. See what this sounds like, shall we? Yeah, I think eighth notes is fine. Cool. Copy. Paste. Okay, let's go right there. Copy this. Paste. This out of the way. Put this right here. Copy. And here. Paste. Copy. Gonna copy and paste. And we're gonna copy and paste again. Okay. So here. Erase, paste here. All right. Let's beef up this bass just a little bit. Let's beef up the bass. I like to use FAC. I mean, there's so much good apps out there, but like FAC Bandit is so freaking awesome. How to really saturate your stuff. And Bleed Saturator is great. Yeah. It's dope. Check the chat. Peter, what's going on, Peter? Just for fun, let's remove the hats on the first one. So yeah, a bunch of different apps came out this week, including Crystalline from Baby Audio. Teo says, who's going to drop the first 30 on Crystalline? I'm going to probably do that pretty soon, because that looks very, very interesting. Not that I need another reverb app, because, I mean, Pro R is all you really need. But still, excuse me, it's going to be fun. Shout out to Paco. What's going on, Paco? Bravo. Shout out to Paco and his channel, always making awesome trap songs inside of Cubasis 3. If you guys don't know, you really got to check that out. If you do make hip-hop music and you work in Cubasis, you definitely got to check out Paco Bravo's channel. Really cool stuff. Valhalla is only on desktop at the moment, but of course, once Valhalla, if Valhalla goes iOS, that's really all you ever need is either Valhalla or Pro R, pretty much. Henry, what's going on? Henry, one of our contest winners, contest champions. Shout out to Henry, aka Freaky Daddy. We're just making some house music here, having some fun. All right. Arturia reverb. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. All right. We're keeping it going. 21 people watching. What time we got? Okay, we got about another 20 minutes or so. So let's see what else we can do with this. Maybe throw on some kind of lead or something. but that's where we are right now. Let's find ourselves a lead of some variety. Something that will kind of go with this. Let's go to the lead. Let's just see what we got here. Might make a pretty arpeggio. Make some kind of interesting arpeggio. Let's see what I want to do. Got a nice delay and stuff on there. Let's see. We're gonna copy that MIDI again. Go to audio. This is interesting. Sometimes the Tera, the synth doesn't go away once you have it selected. And that seems to only be happening on like tracks that I've frozen. So that's an interesting bug, how they the synth doesn't actually get minimized. I can't close the synth. I can't close it. It won't close. Okay. That's a bit of a bug there. You gotta check that out. Harry, because in Cubasis, the synth sometimes sticks. Can't remove it. We gotta close Cubasis and open it back up. A little bit of a bug there. Sometimes the synth is staying. The UI is staying up there. Okay. Factory. Well, crap, now I don't remember what preset that was, but oh well. I like that string sound. That might be like my pad. So let's go to audio, my samples, sample pack, house. Let's go to the MIDI, and we use the first one here. Quantize ends to bars. Except I kind of want to transpose this up one, actually. Transpose to one, actually one octave up. nice, just barely in the background there. Kind of give it some kind of organic feel to it instead of just harsh electronic. Okay, now I need a lead. So let's go to audio units. Tera. Probably should freeze that as well. Let's freeze that track. Freeze. All right. Lots of Tera Pros in here. Now we want to find a lead of some kind. Let's use the legacy presets maybe. Go to the leads. Too breathy. Maybe something like that. Shout out to Cut and Glue. What's going on? Cut and Glue produced this amazing house essentials sample pack for us. So make sure you follow Cut and Glue. He's always got a bunch of new tracks coming out. Always got a bunch of new stuff. So shout out to you, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. Such a pretty sound. That was called Milo Lead. I like that Milo Lead. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go with that that mini, or that where is it? Mino lead? No, I lost it. I'll find it. There it is. Sounds so pretty. All right, let's try something, I guess. All right, all right, all right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was super fun for me. We used the drums from our Essentials sample pack, mixed and matched a couple of these different drum loops, used the bass sound from our sample pack as well, and then built the entire loop here around the MIDI from our sample pack as well. But all the main sounds, all those pad sounds and lead sounds that you heard, that's all coming from Tera Pro. You can see we used Tera Pro here for the piano. We layered our keys with multiple Tera patches here, which sounded really, really great. And then we threw a string sound in there as well for kind of like a pad in the background there from Tera, which sounds really great. And of course, then we used our lead as well for Tera. So kind of built everything out of the sample pack and Tera Pro Synth. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It is now time for our giveaway, I believe. Let me know if you guys are ready, but I think it's time for the giveaway. What do you guys think? It's time for the giveaway. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and load up our pickerwheel.com and see how everybody is doing in the chat. Let's take a look. All right. So dope to have Cut and Glue in here, but shout out to you, bro. Thank you for having the time. It's like, it's a whole, he's a whole different time zone. It's probably like midnight his time right now, but shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Teo says needs some automation in there for sure. Definitely got to do some automation. I love using automation, just basically opening and closing filters. That's kind of my favorite. Definitely favorite automation to apply to various synthesizers. But yeah, good stuff, guys. All right. So what you're going to do now is get a chance to win your copy. We're going to be throwing out 2 copies of Virsyn's Tera Pro Synth. We'll be doing 2 copies, so we'll be spinning the wheel twice today. So if you guys do want to be entered into the giveaway to win a copy of this brand new, super powerful, super powerhouse of a synth, then definitely give me a thumbs up in the chat now. Give me that thumbs up icon, and we will enter you into the chat. So first up, we got Media Web Records. He's the first one jumping in, the first taker. Media Web Records. Got you in there, bro. Stephen Tucker. Cut and Glue. Yeah. Excuse me. 3 people currently in the giveaway right now. So much fun to create this. Look at all these tracks we made. All coming from mostly Tera Pro, every single sound here except the bass and the drums. So that was a lot of fun. A lot of great sounding, powerful sounding stuff in there. There's a lot of great 80s stuff in there as well. Pretty much every single, major synth has a place inside of this particular synthesizer, has a preset in there. So great stuff to hear. Peter in here. Henry. And of course, make sure you check out the other Virsyn apps because he has a ton of different apps on the App Store. All very, very, very reasonably priced. Peanut. Not a box. All right. Cool. See if anybody else. We got 20 people watching. Appreciate you all. Make sure you definitely smash that thumbs up before we go. But that was pretty much the show. We're gonna do our giveaway now. Ciao. Wants to be in there too. We got 8 people total. 20 people watching. 8 people in the giveaway. Let me know, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Or forever hold your peace. Love that bass. That bass is from Cut and Glue, from that amazing pack of ours. Hey, we didn't even throw a master track on here yet. No, we forgot about the master track. Oh well, I'm gonna throw that on there anyway. Master strip, forgot about the master strip. It always makes everything sound so much better. Oh yes it does, ladies and gentlemen. Welton. The maze. All right. I get Tao in here? Yeah. RJ. All right. We got 10 people in here now. 10 people in the giveaway. All right. So take a look, people. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in here. Make sure we got everybody. I got Media Web Records, Stephen Tucker, Cut and Glue, Peter, Henry, Peanut Cram, Not a Box, Tao, and Welton, and then finally LeMaze. So if you didn't hear your name and you want to be entered into the giveaway, give me a thumbs up in the chat now so we can get you entered. No technical difficulties today. Woo! It's a miracle. It's a miracle. The streaming gods are shining down upon us. It's a great thing. Nobody else? Okay. So we're about to enter then. Here we go. See, guys. You guys ready to go? Let's get the screen big so everybody can see. Minimize. All right. Cool, cool. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can do some winning on here. Just want to quickly do a drum roll. We're about to roll the first one. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's spin it. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Henry? Peter? Oh, Peter! Congratulations, bro. Congratulations to Peter. Peter has won the first copy of Virsyn's brand new Tera Pro Synth app. Congratulations to you, Peter. Good job, bro. All right. Of course, as usual, the winners need to send me an email to mobilemusicpro@gmail.com. Send me an email there so we can get you your code. So let's remove Peter now from the list. That gives us 9 people. If anybody else wants to be entered in, let me know. Mr. Ravioli says hello from Brooklyn. Hello from Brooklyn. Hopefully you're doing well over there in New York. We love our New Yorkers. We love them. We love our New Yorkers. Yes. Good stuff. We like having a cup of coffee and a schmear. All right. Good stuff, guys. You just caught us at the very end though, Mr. Ravioli. So make sure you tune in to this Friday for our new video. We're going to have to skip next week unless I do it on Thursday for our live stream because I have to record the new podcast next week. But yeah, so let's get on to the next one then. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, give me a thumbs up now. Hey, Vapin McLeod says hello from Oz. All right, Oz. Hopefully you mean Australia, I'm pretty sure. Australia over there. We have lots of good Australian content creators, including Mr. Pete Johns and Jade Star. Jade Star. We love Jade. We love all of our Australian friends. We love them all. Love all of them. All right. Anybody else going to be entered here? We got 9 people. 9 people. Anybody else? Let me know. Speak now, forever hold your peace. We're about to do the final giveaway, which is the second spin, the second giveaway of the day. Yeah, he said mate, so that means he's definitely from Australia. Hello, mate. Hello to you all over there. We love ya. We love ya. We love to go surfing on the coast. All right, here we go. We're about to spin, guys. We're about to spin. Here we go. In 3. Oh, let's do our little, I love doing the drum roll. About to spin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Spinning, we spinning, we spinning. Oh, Sam, you didn't get entered in there, bro. No, Sam didn't get entered in there. Stephen Tucker, congratulations to Stephen. Stephen has won the very second one. All right, congratulations, Stephen. You have won the second code. Congratulations to our winners today. Make sure you send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com. Send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com to claim your winning code. All right, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We even had somebody from New York in here today. Fantastic, fantastic. Appreciate you guys being here. Really, really had a good time. Hopefully we'll see you guys back here on this Friday for a brand new video. And of course, we'll be back next Friday with another video. I have to determine if I'm going to do a stream next week because we are recording the podcast on the day that we normally stream. So we'll have to play that by ear. But we will definitely be back next Friday, this Friday and next Friday for brand new videos. Lots of stuff coming, more packs, of course, more videos. Make sure you sign up for our contest as well, because we got that going on, and that'll be ending June or July 20th with over $500 in prizes, guys, up for grabs. Check that out. But hopefully you had a great time today. I definitely know I did. Hopefully you did as well. Till next time, everybody, keep talking music. We'll see you later.